Hey, and welcome to an after action report for Rebel Galaxy. So I finished Rebel Galaxy. Did you notice? It's a great game. I truly enjoyed it, and I was surprised by some of the elements that are combined in it that make it a really, really special game. Let's start with the music, which I wasn't able to show in my Let's Play because of copyright issues. It is what can only be described as techno cowboy, and it works. It works really well. It's fun. It's perfectly on point for the story and for the game setting. It's wonderful. Graphics. They're bright, they're quite colourful, they're actually quite different for a game of this type. Really harks back to the days of Freelancer when space games were a little less grim. Speaking of grim, the story. Story is fantastic. You start out searching for your Aunt Juno, and you end up getting trapped in a massive, massive adventure that basically has the fate of your part of the galaxy hanging in the balance. It is a great story which you can completely and utterly ignore. Why can you ignore? Because it's a goddamn sandbox. You don't have to do anything. You can spend your whole time just flying around mapping out each system, or mining, or trading, or doing bounties, or becoming a member of the mercenary guild, or becoming a pirate, or there's so much you can do in this game with your ship. Ships, there's lots of them. Well, I counted about 10. But they're all quite different. They all look very different. They all have their advantages and disadvantages, primarily spelt out in the number of broadside ports they have and the number of turrets they can carry. Turrets. This is a game that in some ways reminds me of Space Battleship Yamato. Bear with me. In Space Battleship Yamato, there's never really, for me, a feeling that space is three-dimensional. It more feels very like a broadside battleship simulator. That's Battleship Yamato. But they got around that by having the turrets move up and down, if this makes sense. Now, in Rebel Galaxy, all your weapons fire on the sides, apart from your turrets. Your turrets give you the three-dimensional sense within the game. Because your enemies will come at you, can fly over you, can fly under you. You can't do that to them, though. Instead, you have turrets. And believe me, turrets are a lot of fun, especially with the fact that they have an AI that you can actually specify what they attack. You want your turrets just to deal with fighters while you use your broadsides to deal with capital ships? You can do that. You want your turrets to target only other turrets? You can do that. Or if you want any particular turret to do any particular thing, you can do that too. It's awesome. It's amazing. The in-game economy doesn't make an awful lot of sense, but it works. It's functional. The increase in difficulty is it's striking but fair. The game actually scales in difficulty based on the ship that you're flying. Apparently, even the opening ship, the Hammerhead, is viable until very late in the game. I didn't do that because I wanted to play with other ships, but hey. Should you get this game and play it? Yes. There will be something in it that you will enjoy. It is a surprisingly flexible game, and it's a game that can be played in multiple ways. For example, when I'm playing World of Warcraft, I primarily play it as a stock market simulator a lot of the time, because I love dealing with the auction house and buying low, selling high, manipulating prices and things like that. I love doing that. You can do that in Rebel Galaxy to a degree. So there is something in there for just about everyone. For me, it's a 5 out of 5. It is, alongside Overwatch and Dark Souls 3, the best game I've played this year I should say. It is fantastic. You will not regret getting it. Also, just hang on for a Steam sale. It will drop in price. Anyway, what's replacing it? Minecraft. Sky Factory 2.5, really interesting skyblock, and I have a goal. If you think building Orthanc and Isengard in Agrarian Skies was ambitious, I'm going building the bottled city of Kandor, capital city of Krypton. That's going to be fun. Anywho, talk to you again soon. Bye for now.